good morning to everyone. Dito pa ako ngayon guys kasi nagpapasalamat po ako sa Panginoon guys na may nagbigay po sa akin ng gift sa Eid Mubarak guys. Yung Eid Mubarak guys last 3 days guys. So ito po yung mga nakuha ko guys. Hadiah. This is gift from my mama here to all mamas here na gift po sa akin guys. So yung iba po guys ay binili ko ng shoes. So ito po guys, shoes guys. So turing, bubuksan po natin guys. Na po guys yung binili kong shoes. Turing, yun po guys, ay gift ko guys. So, binili ko ng shoes. In order ko kahapon guys. So, ito po guys. Ayan na po guys. Ayan guys. Yan po ang aking shoes guys. So, nabili ko kahapon guys. Ito po guys ay Skechers. So, may Skechers din ako dati guys. Pero ito yung bago na binili ko kahapon. So nagustuhan ko guys yung nag-window shopping ako guys. Kaya binili ko na lang. So may pira naman ako na gift. So parang souvenir na rin sa gift nila guys. Na hindi mawawala. Kasi pag pira nawawala kaagad. Kasi binibili ko ng mga ano-ano pa. So ito po yung souvenirs ko sa kanila guys. Shoes. So, binibili ko yung iba. Yung iba, hindi pa guys. So, yan. Yan na po guys. Tarang! So, okay naman siya, oh. Original naman siya. Original daw. Ito naman guys. Yun. Yun guys. So, may Skechers na po ako guys. 3 na po yung Skechers ko guys. So, yan. See? Then, ito po guys, yung sobra sa binili ko guys. So, meron pa rin ako ng mga 3,500 guys. 3,500 po ito pesos. Okay na ito guys. Malaking blessings na po to sa akin guys. Kasi may nagbibigay sa akin ng Eid Mubarak. Thank you po sa lahat ng nagbigay sa akin dito. Malaki na pong tulong ito. Yung nakaraan kasi guys, binigay ko sa mga kapamilya ko guys. Kasi nga, pandemic. So, lahat-lahat napunta doon. Pati yung sahod ko guys. Kaya guys, ito na yan guys yung ano ko. Yan na po guys. So, magpa-shoutout po ako guys. Magsa-shoutout ako sa mga pangalan niyo guys. Kaya, abangan po ninyo guys. Until dito na lang po guys. And mag-shoutout na po ako. Thank you guys. Shout out to shout out, mag-mega shout out tayo. Hello guys, mega love shout out to everyone. Ako po ay nandito nang bumabati sa inyo ng magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi. Good morning, good afternoon, and buenos dias señorita o señorito. Sabah al-Khair, Kuwait. So dito po guys, mega love shout out po. Shout out to Raul Channel. Shout out to Bernardo Napito. Shout out to Padsdin Girl. Shout out to Ori Official TV, Ainas TV, Mantaman TV, Star Tori. Shout out House of Cocks. Shout out Mang En. Shout out Tis Vlog. Shout out Kabay TV. Shout out Stress Free Life. Shout out Home Business Mommy IR. Shout out Tombo Channel. Shout out Boy Feralta. Shout out Everything with Shelja. Beautiful Life with Kabita Kitchen. Shout out Tony Makid. Shout out Lazel's Life in Australia. Shout out Juliet Wildassen. Shout out Teach Master Growth. Shout out GMA Kitchen. Shout out Christ Follower TV. Shout out Yu Chang Channel. Shout out Malosya 77. Shout out to Tisay. Shout out to Swinky Huang. Shout out. Melissa Magaluna. Shout out. Shout out to Lady Dreamer. Shout out. RTV Relaxation. Shout out. Foods and Sounds. Mix TV. Shout out. Shout out to Max Juan Art. Shout out. Cheaper Mabulang. Shout out. Mindy Martinez. Shout out. PD Boy. Shout out. Globes TV. Shout out. Pilam Country Living. Shout out. Shout out to Fiho Kitchen King. Shout out to Flores Alicia. Simply 5B. Shout out Montijo. Shout out Monatology 101. Shout out Boy Pacao. Shout out Lucana Frauds Vlogger. Shout out Tatskian Dominico. Shout out Bitik Madiscarti. Shout out Racing Pigeon Channel. Shout out to Barat Darsan Interesting. Shout out Sompor Studio, shout out. Shout out to the Pauline Akern, shout out. Tisu Japan TV, shout out. Tone Sky TV, shout out. Shout out to Rundown TV by Katribo, shout out. Pila Pila, shout out. Ida Fury, shout out. Japinayers TV, shout out. Diverse TV, shout out. Shout out to Happy Wife Entertainment, shout out. Asian Passionista LA, shout out. Bisayang Igat, shout out. Shout out to Phil Angie, shout out. Mama Jo, shout out. Jindy, shout out. Violet Jade Jasmine, shout out. Julius Lopez Vlog, shout out. Shout out to Team Armax, shout out. Joanne Dailing, shout out. Nini Jane, shout out. Yudha Ariwinatas Ambuntin, shout out. Nose Ero, shout out. Shout out to Katrifer Vlog, shout out. Shout out to Inday Mernamix Vlog, shout out. Artist B, shout out. Shout out to Sweet and Spicy, shout out. Shout out to Marifer Talamor, shout out. Hardworking Gardener, shout out. Housemaid Neil, shout out. Alicia in Germany, shout out. Simpling Channel, shout out. The Panis and Pani Guys, shout out. Shout out to Sid Outdoors, shout out. Hardinerong Pinoy, OFW New Zealand, shout out. Shout out to Rexy Boys TV, shout out. Mida Hamida Channel, shout out. Shout out to Lisa Tran News, shout out. Anthony M, shout out. Anak ng Jurassic, shout out. Mika Pusi, shout out. Pilam Simple Life in Texas, shout out. Professors Gaming, shout out. They have Chinese name, guys, I cannot read, shout out to you. Bing Dogs and shout out. The Poodles 32, shout out. Is R1 SR16 Go Extra Mile, shout out. Shout out to Boden, shout out. Kansuya CZ Ibzel, shout out. There is Arabic name, guys, na nag-comment siya, hindi ko mabasa, I cannot to read your name, so shout out to you. Ernesto Dian, shout out. Dian, shout out. Kukusinang Pilam Vlog, shout out. Shout out to Brett Pinay, shout out. Brett Pinay Journey, shout out. Shout out to Mary Seed, shout out. Lensky Lim, Brad Rasta, Langlang Buwana 27, shout out. Pilipina Well Consent USA, shout out. Raul C, shout out. Bilmas Travel, shout out. National Toy Graphic TV, shout out. Shout out to Diwa Vlogs, and shout out to Octacan Channel, shout out. Mami Rig TV, shout out. Shout out to Ban John, shout out. AGS Kitchen, shout out. Lialin Tanyo, shout out. Pam and Pete, shout out. And shout out to Billionaires John, shout out. And shout out to Evelyn Pait, shout out. And shout out also to Foods and Life with Sinab, shout out to you. Then, guys, those are all comment. Yun po lahat ang nagko-comment sa aking YouTube channel, guys. So please, next, guys, magko-comment lang po kayo para po kayong mabalikan. So ang priority ko rin ngayon, guys, is panoorin ko yung mga na nag-comment lang sa aking YouTube channel. So I will support them, everyone. I will support them. Sila yung babalikan ko, guys. Those are commented my video, so I will go back to you. So pull back. So I will back to you soon. And to those not subscribe, sa mga bago pong nagsusubscribe, guys, please wait lang po sa akin, guys. So I will be back to you, guys. Absensya na, guys, hindi ako marunong mag-English, pero meron kasi dito lahat may mga ano kasi dito, guys, yung mga ibang lahi. So nagta-try po ako na mag-English, pero hindi po mabuo-buo yung English ko, guys. So pasensya na, guys. At pasensya na po sa aking ngipin, guys. Pangag po yung ngipin ko, guys. Hindi pa napaayos. Hindi pa po ako nakauwi. Kaya until dito na lang po, guys. Thank you for watching my channel. And please like and share and subscribe. Please click notification bell so that lagi kayong updated sa next pang mga video. Guys, thank you for watching and God bless to everyone. Bye bye.